Hi everybody. I wanted to kind of walk you guys through a more detailed video of my stimulation meds that I'm on. I'm taking the Gonal-F Eject pen, 225 units of that, and I'm taking 150 units of Menopur. They're both subcutaneous injections in my stomach. Subcutaneous. And hold on. Okay. Yeah. So I was just gonna kind of do it a little bit with a little bit more of an explanation, I guess, as I go through it, so people who are watching this for educational purposes or a tutorial for themselves get a little bit better idea of what it's like, and it's really not that bad. Plus, I'm not as scared as I was the first time around, so I can do this a little more clear so everyone can see. So it's going to be a long video, so bear with me. The Gonal-F Eject pen comes with this little number here. It's a little dial. It's super easy. You just dial it up. Like I said, I'm taking 225, so that little knob is 225. So it's pretty much ready to go. You just pop it off. There's the solution. It gives you another little thing to measure it by. And then the box that it comes in comes with the ready packed needles. So I'm going to do this one first. Just pop out one of the needles. It's in this little cap. You pop it in, twist it until it's secure, and then it's still covered. The little needle is still covered by another cap, and it's a very small needle. You can see that. So I'm ready to go. It's set at 225. Oh, I need to wipe off my stomach with an alcohol swab. So I'm gonna do that quick. Actually, I'm gonna cover the needle back up while I do that. And then I'm gonna move my phone so you can actually see. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Put this here. And try to move close so you can see. Sorry for my chub. This is what happens when you're doing IVF, and it sucks. So deal with it. So usually you do your injection right about here. It's really not super specific. I know a lot of people freak out. I just cleaned this area off with the alcohol swab, so I'm just going to get a nice big hunk of fat there. Pinch it like this. I got the needle. Literally just goes right in. Do it please so you can see. 1, 2, 3. Does not hurt. It's really not bad at all. Sometimes it'll burn a little bit when you inject, but really, it's not bad. So I'm just going to slowly inject it because this did come right out of the fridge and I didn't give it a lot of time to warm up. So it feels a little different going in cold. Okay. I pushed the lever here down as far as it would go. I'm going to release, pull it out. That's it. I do not even see anything coming out, so that's good. So, there's a nice view of my gut. Done with that. This is now finished. This, I can't use this anymore because there's not enough in it, so this goes in my sharps container and it's done. Put the cap back on it and I will, actually I need to take the needle out first. And then I'm going to throw it in my sharps container when I get back downstairs. So next up is the Menopur. This one's a little bit harder because it comes in vials, so you have to pre-mix it. I was really confused when I got started because initially I just had to mix 1 vial of powder. I was taking 75 units with 1 milliliter of saline solution, or the sodium chloride solution. It's not saline, or it is, I don't know. So that's powder, that's the medication, and this is the solution that you dissolve it in. So initially I was taking 1 ml of this and dissolving it in this, loading the needle and injecting it. Now that they're doubling my meds, I have to take 2 of these in 1 ml of this solution. So I wasn't really sure if I was doing it right. So to be safe, I was loading 2 mLs of the saline solution with the medication and injecting it, and it was a lot. and it hurt. It was just a lot of fluid going in through a very small needle to a very sensitive location on your stomach. So it sucked, and I called the doctor yesterday to make sure that I could mix both vials in 1 ml of the solution, and it was fine. So I was just playing it safe because it was a weekend and I didn't really want to call and disturb the nurses or the doctors on call. So I just went the safe route. So this comes, I have this whole bag of goodies here with all the alcohol swabs and the syringes and the needles. So this is the syringe, there's no needle on it, and then the needles are packaged individually. It's the same size as the Gonal-F needle, very small. So, and then you get something called Q-caps, which is this little plastic thing with no needle that helps you load the medications. Makes it a little bit easier, kind of foolproof. So I'm gonna take that out. I'm trying to like stand on my tippy toes so you guys can see while I do this. I'm gonna put it on the end of the syringe. Just tighten it. I am going to pull 1 ml of air, and then I'm going to pop the little top off of the sodium chloride solution. I'm going to pop the Q-cap into the little bottle. I'm going to push that air. It helps load it without, like, I don't know, the pressure. It just makes it easier. So I'm going to load, make sure there's no air bubbles. Kind of just make sure to get it go to the top. There we go. Air bubbles are at the top, so I'm going to make sure I get 1. Good to go. There's my solution. Pull that bottle out. And then I'm going to take 1 of the powder medication vials. I'm going to put the Q-cap in there. I'm going to inject and dissolve. I'm going to give it a second so that it dissolves the medication. And then I'm going to suck this back into the syringe so that I can put it into the next powdered vial so that it dissolves that medication. And then I can reload the needle, put the injection needle on, and then do just 1 ml of fluid instead of 2. So that's how you do it. So that's good to go. I'm gonna load everything in that vial back into the needle. Pull it out, and I'm going to get another powdered vial. Flip the little top off, inject the solution. So now that is dissolving in this vial. I'm gonna reload it. I'm sweating, sorry. It's gross in my house right now. I'm gonna reload it into the syringe. I'm gonna make sure I'm getting everything out. Okay. Okay, got it all. So now I'm going to pop this off. I'm going to take the Q-cap off. I'm going to open the injection needle. I'm going to attach that to the syringe. And to get ready to load it, you want to make sure that all of the air bubbles are out once again. I'm going to pull that up. And then watch if you can see the very top of the needle. You're going to look for 1 little bubble of, whoop, there we go. So that means all the air is out. Okay, we're good to go with this. I'm going to recap it really quick. Set it down. Get another alcohol swab because I am sweating like a beast. Like a beast. And I'm going to re-clean my stomach on the other side. I kind of do back and forth I'll do like Gonal-F on the left, Menopur on the right, and then switch them the next night just to kind of get the medications in different areas so I'm not injecting the same thing into the same location over and over again. So I'm going to move this again. If you're still watching, then kudos to you. So I cleaned off this area of my stomach. I have the needle. I'm going to pop the cap off. It's ready to go. I'm going to pinch that area of my stomach. Try to get close so you can see here. I'm left-handed, so I'm not making this very easy for viewers. So, ready? 1, 2, 3. Does not hurt. I'm going to slowly inject this solution. I like to keep my skin pinched the entire time because when I'm finished, I can release my skin and then pull the needle out, and it will not let the little drops of medication seep back out of my skin. Okay, so that's injected. I'm going to give it a second to soak in. I'm going to let go, pull out. That's it. You're all done. It does not hurt. It caused so much anxiety for me when I first did this. You can ask my cousin Jordan. I was a basket case. I was just like, oh, I hated it. But it's so easy. It's so easy. If you're doing it by yourself, you can easily do all of your injections for IVF alone. If you're doing it with a partner, it helps to have somebody there with you to support you. But no matter what, you can do it. I was the biggest baby when it came to needles. I was terrified of needles, and I have given so much blood, and I have done so many injections, and I've done huge needles in my butt, and I've done them to myself, and if I can do it, you can do it. I promise you, it is not bad. It does not hurt. It'll cause some mental anxiety the first time you do it, and then once you get it down, you do it, and you do it for those babies. So I hope this helped. I hope you could see everything okay. I don't really have good lighting in my house, and I'm using my phone, so I did my best. Thanks for watching, and we will update you guys after the ultrasound tomorrow morning, actually, to see how my follicles are developing. I'll film a quick video on my way back to work and let you guys know what's going on. So thank you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.